This new play as an animal mechanic in Red Dead Online looks extremely pointless and stupid to me. And you hear this from a person who spent almost 2 hours to drag sleeping alligator on the top of the Mount Hagen. Yet still I see no reason for bug transformation to exist. By the way, if you don't know what kind of transformation am I talking about, I suggest you to watch the video on vitalism studies, link will be in the description. Anyway, we have to spend around 10 to 15 minutes for preparation just to have 5 minutes of pretty lame action. It's not impressive at all.
That's what she said.
And keep in mind that bug transformation we are getting for free, while we probably will have to pay for the future vitalism studies pamphlet, and it seems like we're gonna have to pay gold. I mean, I'm not quite sure whether many people need this for free, and definitely don't see too many players spending their gold on something like that. But there are definitely ways to fix the situation and make this transformation a little bit more interesting. First of all, let us go anywhere we want in this animal form. Why we have such a small restricted area where we can play as an animal? It makes no sense to me. I mean, I would like to go to the Valentine as a deer and there attack NPCs or even players. Or even more, I would like to travel all across the map in this form. That would be a lot of fun. And this leads us to the second change required. Remove this stupid time limit. 5 minutes is definitely not enough to have fun and enjoy the process. But even if we're gonna have unlimited time and we will be able to go whenever we want, it's still not gonna be the best mechanic in the game, so there is at least one more thing that has to be done to make the process fun. I wanna be able to transform into some cool animals like cougar or wolf or some other predator. For example, a bear. That's gonna be a perfect choice. Because then some cool quests to attack NPCs or even other players can be added into the game. I mean, many interesting activities can be created with this mechanic. But so far all we can do is run around in a pretty small restricted area and that's it. I mean, if we could transform into a bird and fly even inside some restricted areas, that would have been cool, but run around as a bug? Who came up with this idea? Who thought that it would be fun? By the way, in the future we will have rabbit, opossum and a boar transformation, and none of these animals looks fun to me as well. So what do we have now? We have a weird mechanic that been added into the game and developers spent some time on it. They definitely did, a lot of work has been made. And by the way, this time they could have spent on, I don't know, maybe a lawman role or bank robbery, something like this. But instead they've made this run around as a bug pointless activity that no player seems to like. At least I haven't seen any comments where people were saying, "Oh, I enjoyed it so much, I'm glad they added this into the game." No, instead many players consider this as a bad joke or even as a trolling from Rockstar. By the way, if you do like this new activity, please let me know in the comments. I'm really looking for people who enjoyed it. To Banza. I'm just kidding. Anyway, my point is, we have this weird mechanic that can be easily improved by simply removing the area and time restrictions. So maybe, just maybe, what we see now is simply a beta test for this mechanic. And Rockstar wants to ensure that anything works correctly, that this transformation doesn't glitches, makes you infinited gold or crushes your game, before they will add more interesting stuff to it. I know that it doesn't sound like something that Rockstar is usually do, because typically Rockstar releasing their content and be like, well, if it broke the game, whatever, we will roll back in a few days, maybe. Or if it leads to some enormous money glitch, well, we're not gonna fix it, we will just ban anyone who uses it. But this time I believe that they are testing something before releasing it, so you can call me an optimist or an idiot, and in most cases it's pretty much the same. But I really want to believe in this, because otherwise it's simply the stupidest mechanic that ever been added in Red Dead Online, and that means something. I mean, this game is full of stupid mechanics and useless content. Anyway guys, let me know in the comments whether you agree with me and whether you also think that in the future we will see some more cool stuff added, such as predator or birds transformations at least, or you disagree with me and you think that this vitalism studies is just a piece of wasted developers' time. Also, there is a third option, maybe you enjoyed this new content and pretty happy about it. In any way, feel free to share your opinion. And as always, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. До свидания.